Seoul, South Korea. Shocking news has rocked the world from the ranks of the South Korean military. Jungkook, the youngest member of the phenomenal boy group BTS, rumored to be a victim of bullying during military service. This incident not only broke hearts of BTS fans, known as ARMY, but it also highlights the deep problems in hierarchical system of the South Korean military. The incident quickly became hot news in various social media platforms and the official government press conference, in a short time. This triggered a wave of global protests demanding reform of the military system. Jungkook's BTS bandmates Jimin and Suga, who also served in the military, shows deep emotional reactions, while V, who served in the Special Task Team, SDT, expressed harsh criticism through social media. Jungkook, who served as a cook in a military unit, being a victim of verbal pressure and unfair treatment of seniors, in a preliminary report issued by the military. It is stated that these actions are part of normal dynamics of military hierarchy. This statement directly sparking public outrage because it is considered an understatement impact of bullying. Jungkook's deteriorating condition requires hospitalization in a military facility. The news reached Jimin and Suga, who served in different locations. Internal sources revealed that Jimin cried at the news, while Suga responded with tremendous anger. Jimin, who is known for his caring personality, you can't hide your emotions when you hear Jungkook's condition, in private meetings. With military officials, he seemed to be trying to calm himself, but in the end, I couldn't resist her tears. Jungkook is our younger brother. He is someone who always tries to give best, even in difficult situations, and one deserves to be treated like this. Jimin said, according to a reliable source. Jimin is also known for his strong advocacy towards justice and well-being, both inside and outside the military. His vocal attitude toward the incident attracted public attention. BTS fans around the world praised for the courage to speak out, despite being in a very depressed military system. Meanwhile, Suga is usually known with his calm and analytical personality, shows an emotional side that is rarely seen. In internal discussions with military officers, Suga sharply criticized a hierarchical system that allows bullying to occur. This system claims to be able to build character. And this is a big failure. Character building, which is based on destructional and physical well-being of a person. The system needs to be changed. Stressed Suga. This statement strengthened the wave of criticism addressed to the South Korean military. Suga, who is often considered the brain of BTS, use your intelligence to give you a broader picture of the issue. He stressed that Jungkook's case is just one example of the long-standing poisonous culturites in the military environment. V, who is currently serving in Special Task Team, SDT, take a different approach, and he voiced his support for Jungkook. Through social media, it posting emotional messages which immediately caught the world's attention. We are family. What happened to Jungkook is a reflection of the system that must be changed. It's not just about him. It's about everyone who trapped in this toxic environment, wrote V. The message quickly went viral and earned millions of it. And comments from fans around the world position V in the SDT, known as Shibi workload and high risk, make his voice more influential. IT is not only viewed as BTS members, but also as a soldier who understands pressurizing the military system. It didn't take long for BTS fans to respond to the incident. Hashtags like Justice for Jungkook, hashtag Protect Our BTS, and hashtag End Military Bullying is becoming a global trend. Armies from different countries called reform of South Korean military culture, and many of them express concern against the other soldiers may encounter a similar situation. They don't have a platform to speak up. A Brazilian fan wrote, if Jungkook, a world stars, can become victims of bullying. What happens to ordinary people who didn't have a big name behind them? Similar comments flooded social media, so increased pressure on South Korean government to take action. Human rights organizations also spoke up. Amnesty International, for example, denouncing South Korea's rigid military hierarchy. which often promotes bullying. They called for a thorough investigation and transparent about the case. South Korean military now it is under enormous pressure. Although they have promised to investigating this case, many still doubt their sincerity. This skepticism comes from long history of unresolved cases of bullying and harassment in the South Korean military. In the midst of all this, the support of Jungkook's bandmates in BTS have been a major focus. Solidarity shown by Jimin, Suga, and V proves that, even though being in different situations, they stay together as a family. This case is now a symbol of struggle against a long-standing problematic system. Many believe that this incident will be a catalyst for widespread reforms in the South Korean military. However, the path to change is not easy. Jungkook still hospitalized. His future in the military remains uncertain. Meanwhile, Jimin, Suga, and V continue voice of justice. The world is watching with hope. Will Jimin's tears, Suga's anger, and phone V be enough to trigger real change? Or will this case end up like so many, forgotten in the absence of meaningful reform? One thing is certain. This incident has brought together millions of people around the world in spirit solidarity and the fight for justice. Jungkook, BTS, and all the victims. The system is unfair. The world is praying for change. Bullying cases involving Jungkook not only get attention because status as a member of BTS, but also as a reminder that bigger problems lurk behind. The South Korean military barracks, in history military of this country, similar incidents are not new. However, global attention is now focused on Jungkook presents a great opportunity to break down the walls of silence. It has long silenced the voices of the victims. The world is waiting to see what steps will be taken by the South Korean government. Criticism comes not only from BTS fans, but also from activists, international media, and human rights organizations. Trending global hashtags like Justice for Jungkook and #end military bullying reflect on how society no longer accepts a rigid hierarchy at the root culture of oppression in the military. One of the most inspiring elements of the case this is the solidarity shown by the members of BTS. Jimin's tears, Suga's anger, and the loud voice of V has become a symbol of unwavering friendship and support. They have proven that the family not only determined by blood relationship, but also by a deep emotional connection. BTS has long been a role model for many people because the values they uphold about love, respect, and courage to fight injustice. In this case, they once again demonstrate their integrity, even under great pressure off the military system. Their support for Jungkook is not only about internal solidarity, but also a message to the world that no one can be silent in the face of injustice. Message from V, tears of empathy. Jimin and Suga's sharp criticism has touched the hearts of millions. Not only did he have the courage to voice under strict military regulations, but also give an example of the importance of defending the truth, even in difficult circumstances.